Greetings one and all. I wanted to do this video based on this. So this is a deck box. Just getting straight to the point. I wanted a proper deck box for when I go to my Beyblade tournaments that I go to every now and then when I'm able to. What I've been dealing with was a kind of cheap, flimsy plastic, like it's just floppy all over the place, and it just felt cheap, and I didn't feel like it was cool. And I saw everybody else there with their own kind of custom deck boxes that are all massive and substantial and looking awesome and stuff. And I came across this group. Here's some of their cards. BeeDees3Ds. Right, there's their contact details. Multiple different colors. Very creative. I mean, it's pretty... I like the idea that, you know, it shows the plastic 3D prints printing out their own business cards of sorts. That's cool. I thought that was a neat idea, and it stands out amongst everything else. You know, when you order something and you get a business card or something like that, it's like, oh, that's nice. That's like real sturdy, and everything else gives an example of their plastic. So they have this design for a deck box that I thought was really cool, right? And I'll show you why. Watch this. Oh boy, look at this. How cool is this? Right, I think this is brilliant and awesome. Right, so you can turn up to your tournament and everything's there, and you can go, okay, this is what I'm going to use. I'll demo it in a tick, but the beauty of this is I got to choose what colors I wanted. So I like black and gold, right? So I chose this kind of metallic, what looks like metallic, goldish kind of color, and a black casing for the rest of it. And I chose silver just for the side deck, just so I can differentiate the difference between what the proper deck is and the side deck, and the judges that are there. You know, you can just tell them like, hey, look, you know, this is my main deck and this is just spare parts, or you know, a backup bay or something like that. You know, and it's pretty substantial product here. Like it's solid. You know, I'm kind of being a little rough with it, but it holds up. So I'll just show you how this is meant to work, and you know, it even works as like a bit of a display piece. Like if you've got your winning deck or your favorite ones, you know, you can have that on your shelf and just, you know, display. So you can throw them in. So even big chunky ones like Scorpio Spear, and this new one, Solar Eclipse. Right, it's one of the big chunky CX bays. Fits in there just like this one. Pegasus Blast with a bunch of stuff. Like it fits the bigger CX bays as well. And here we go, some copper wyverns, so you can throw that in there, and like, just for argument's sake, you know, if you had some backup parts, or you know, you wanted to bring some spare bits to change out, you know, during the tournament, or you know, maybe some of these parts are wearing down, and you know, if they get damaged during the tournament, you know, you can have all this spare stuff just with you as you go to the tournament. You know, you can put all these bits and pieces in here and carry them with you, so you don't have to lug around your massive, you know, box or carry suitcase kind of thing that I see some people bring into these tournaments. Now the beauty of this is they all close just fine. There you go, sorted. How good is that? I think this is the coolest deck box I've ever seen for Beyblades. I highly recommend it. They've got a various range of colors and different types of like rainbow type filament, and I mean, essentially, you know, you can ask them. Like they've got an Etsy store. I'll link that in the description and all that. But BeeDees3Ds, you search them on Facebook or Etsy, or you know, TikTok or wherever, Instagram, like you'll find them. And you can see all the cool stuff they do. This isn't about the deck box, but I thought this was too awesome not to share. They do these Pokeball things too. I've actually ordered some more. I ordered a Blastoise, a Magikarp, a Ninetales, a Weezing, and an Arceus. I just got a couple for the wife. My wife's got a Garchomp one like this, and it's got like the wings and the hammerhead looking thing sticking out of it. I think these are super cool, and I can't believe Nintendo don't do them properly or themselves. But you know, this is, yeah, it's epic. I highly recommend it. Check them out. Check out their store. You can ask them to put certain colors that you like. That they do seem to be very open to customization on options. And if they don't, like when I was buying the next range of Pokeballs, I just asked, like, hey, do you have this one? And they'll just go check, and they go, yeah, we got that one. And I was able to get one that wasn't, particularly listed on the store, but they just said, look, just process the order and tell us, which one you want, and then we'll just, work it out. So they're very hands-on business. They're new and up and coming. I'm really stoked about the service, and they ship super fast. Like I only ordered those Pokeballs like Friday, and I'll have it shipped by Monday. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, this is excellent. The only thing is, like, these bits, I'm going to put a bit of like foam, a foam insert in there, just so they stay a bit more secure. And that's not their fault at all. Like, it's just these different bits serve different sizes and whatnot. So it is what it is. And you might just find that they might come out during transit if you're throwing this in your backpack. But these all stay in place just fine. So do these, the ratchets. They all stay just fine. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's epic. I think, returning up to tournaments now, I can rack up to the tournament table and just go bang, let's go, and you can turn around, you can present this to your opponent, say, okay, these are the ones I'm using today, right? Or just to the judge and just tell them, like, hey, these are the ones I'm using today, and they can inspect, and it's all well presented, and even if I lose every tournament, it's fine. I can still turn up and look like I'm one of the pros, a Beyblade athlete. I can at least turn up going, oh, who's this guy? He seems a bit serious. He's got serious gear. What's going on? Anyway, yeah, it's just a bit of fun. I like this stuff. This is so cool, and fairly priced too. Like, very affordable. It's unreal. What you can do with 3D printing these days, and just you can nerd out and get all this pro-looking gear and stuff. And yeah, excellent. All right, well, yeah. So look. BeeDees3Ds, it's a catchy name. That's based on their names. So once you get to know them, and just send them an email, drop them an email if there's something that you want, or maybe throw them an idea of like, hey, looking to use your service. Are you able to do this or whatever? And maybe they can try and accommodate. Like, I've already asked a couple things, and I thought, hey, you guys are doing deck boxes. How about you do the rip launcher holsters? Like, you can get holsters. So you can walk around like a total boss with a Beyblade holster on your leg or your arm or whatever. So I passed that idea to them. They're like, oh, that's a great idea. Like, yeah, we're looking at doing more Beyblade type stuff, because Beyblade's popping off. It's a super popular event or sport now amongst all ages and adults in particular. There was just a world championship in Japan. That was pretty epic. It was open to youngsters and adults and all open ages. So anyway, just wanted to share my thoughts on this deck box. I thought it was amazing. My wife, we got one for my wife as well, and it's all like purple and like rainbow colored, and it looks amazing. She's super happy with it. How cool is this, eh? I think they're bloody nifty ideas, very creative. So she's got the same kind of box, but she's got like this rainbow filament and pink and purple colours. So much the same. She's already started putting in her Beyblades into this thing. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Very cool stuff. BeeDees3Ds. I'm super stoked with this. Like, if I wasn't happy with it, like, hopefully you guys understand who I am by now that you've been following me for a while. If I wasn't happy with it, I wouldn't be talking it up as much as I am. But I'm super happy with this. They do a great service here, and the print quality is amazing. I've kind of been on the fence about 3D printing, but man, has it come far. This looks like a legit and feels like a legit product. It's amazing, the things that you can do today. So yeah, all good. So yeah, BeeDees3Ds deck box Beyblades. Up and coming alternative. I know there's other places that do 3D printed Beyblade. Oh my god, if I couldn't talk. I know there's other places online that can do 3D printed Beyblade stuff. But these guys are a new local homegrown Aussie group, and I want to support that. So go check them out and see what their wares are, and drop a message and see what they can do for you. All right, cool. Signing out. Have a good day.